Do you remember how it all began? It just seemed like heaven, so why did it end? Do you remember back in the fall, we together all day long? Do you remember us holding hands in each other's eyes and stare? Tell me, do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time when we first met? Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time? Do you remember how we used to talk? You know we'd stay on the phone at night till blood. Do you remember all the things we said? Like I love you so I'll never let you go. Do you remember back in the spring? Every morning birds would sing. Do you remember those special times that just go on in the back of my mind? The time when we fell in love. Do you remember the time when we first met? Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time? All those sweet memories, they'll always be dear to me. And boy, no matter what was said, love that you behind. Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time when we first met? Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time?